Upload rate is 100% and I'm at 0. That's strange, but alright. Okay, so I'm sitting here and I had to take a minute to set this all up because I just want to talk about. I feel like I'm cold-hearted. So I am writing a Power Ranger series. Pull this document up. First one was going to be called Rise. Oh, this is the wrong one. Okay, I'm not going to spend too much time trying to find this because here we go. First one's going to be called Rise. The Search, King's Conquest, and then there's a bunch of others, and these are going to be the main villains as far as everything that goes on, right? The premise of the plot for Power Rangers Legacy is that you have this group of kids, and it starts out with their Blue Ranger Billy, who is from another universe, and each one of these kids has ties back to various Rangers of the past type situation, and it is the story of an Earth, a reality where the Power Rangers haven't been seen in 25 something years, and they become this new set of Power Rangers and bring in this new age of Power Rangers essentially within their universe. That is the basic idea of what they are and what they do. So something that I'm a really big, like, as a person, I am is like visual storytelling. So when I started this idea, I started collecting all type of notes, all types of small notes that I would write down, and they're in my Notion. But for the visual aspect of it, I found these. I found TikToks, dozens upon dozens of TikToks that I found that I want to share with you guys right now because I'm just like, bro, what? I was on it. Like, I was on it when I did this specific portion of it. These guys that I'm showing you actually have little to do with the first and or second movie. Matter of fact, let me pull this up and figure out which movie they're actually supposed to be a part of. So, they are not even introduced until right here at part 3. That is when these characters first get introduced into the series, and it's because after obtaining the power to defeat King, the Rangers of Earth 223 must deal with the repercussions of their actions, namely their fugitive status as Rangers to SPD. But this is the only new development. The Rangers meet the Sector Z. If you will know anything about Kids Next Door, if you know, you know. The Sector Z equivalent of their universe. 7 Rangers from the distant future of Earth 223's A Squad. Jack Landers, Sky Tate, Bridge Carson, Elizabeth Delgado, Sidney Drew, and Lena Song. A group is sent back in time to seek out the Great War and make sure the timeline stays intact. Siding with the current day SPD, I'm just putting there, but I know which SPD they're referring to. The current day SPD, the two teams go head to head. The question is, how will blood is willing to be spilt? It says how much blood is willing to be spilt, how much trust will be broken, and how many lives are traumatized in the name of loyalty and keeping the peace. How much blood is willing to be spilt, how much trust will be broken, and how many lives are willing to be traumatized in the name of loyalty and keeping the peace. So yeah, that's the idea of the Peacekeepers plot, is that it's like a little mini secret not Secret Wars, Civil War between two Ranger teams. And honestly, here's the thing. Far and few Ranger teams have done it like the motherfucking SPD squad. These guys right here, these 5 niggas right here, they was doing shit. They was doing all type of shit, bro. Are they the most powerful Rangers ever? No. But they are this combination of, oh, this is such a oddly photoshopped picture. Yeah, they're such an interesting group. Their training, their respective training and whatnot, their secondary abilities, which is something that pretty much only the um Disney Channel era TV shows have those capabilities. So, let me just go here. Let me start here and get these all in order real quick. I'm not going to show this on the screen, but let me just get these all in order. Hold on, where is he? I'll put him here too, just cause. And then where is he? I felt like he was further up. So these 6 are easily some of my favorite castings in the Ranger lore that I have right now. They might even be more than my actual main squad of Rangers. Like, in all reality, these might be my favorite castings of Rangers. SPD is such a close series to my heart, for various reasons, including the fact of that when I started watching Power Rangers, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, let me look this up. 2005. Okay, so I was only 2, maybe 3 years old at the time when this series first came out. Which about tracks, because I can't remember a time that I wasn't watching Power Rangers. Let me be absolutely honest here. I can't remember a time where I wasn't watching Power Rangers. So this is one of those series that's like, you know, for me, it was the starting of it, you know? It was SPD, Jungle Fury, uh, a little bit of Dino Thunder, and one more. I didn't really get into Mystic Force until later years, till I was like maybe 6 or something like that. It was Jungle Fury. I'd have to look up the listing of all the Power Ranger series, but I just know that it was that pocket. It was that little pocket of, oh, RPM is pretty close to my heart too. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And Ninja Storm. Ninja Storm is there's a lot of heavy inspiration for the series as a whole from Ninja Storm and Dino Thunder. Not so much Dino Thunder actually. There's hints, there's little sprinklings of Dino Thunder. I wanted to really focus on the Disney era of Power Rangers and those shows. So RPM, little bit of Dino Thunder, Ninja Storm, Mystic Force, SPD. Those are the series that I use to create the Legacy universe and the Rangers of Earth 223. And I'm focusing on that. And as a matter of fact, because of that, oh, 4 out of my 6 Rangers are based off of Disney era seasons. They're legacy wise, they're connected to 4.5, I guess, because my 5th Ranger is technically, but she's not. Her powers don't come from that. She's actually takes up the Green Dragon Zord, which hadn't been used in X amount of years type situation. But nonetheless, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about this. I'm talking about my Sector 7, my Sector Z equivalent of my Rangers. And let's start here. We don't get to see much of his face, so I'm gonna start here with him. Sam, no name given. Yes, Sam, no name given. Was a Power Ranger. He was their Omega Ranger, you know. And let me see. It still doesn't show. Like, that's crazy. Let me see it here. It's having me extend this whole thing out, bro. Okay, I got Boom here. I got Trent. Why is Trent up here, but their literal 6th Ranger isn't? Trent isn't even their 6th Ranger. That's the crazy part. You would think his voice actor would be up here somewhere, bro. And if you're wondering why I'm doing this constantly back and forth type situation, it's for the simple fact that I can't see because the camera that you're looking at, that's looking at my beautiful face, it's right here. So I can't exactly see what's going on. Motherfucker Nova is on here. Okay, here he is. He just labeled Sam. There is no, you know, he's just Sam. That's it. It's just Sam, which is strange, to say the least. But you know what? We're just gonna keep moving on. Starting with Sam. Because Sam's face is not shown, Sam is the one that I was like, I can have some fun with this. I can do whatever I want. And I came across this video. Now, I knew I wanted this guy to play. I wanted this guy to play the character. Why? Because Grant Mateo is one of those guys that's like, oh, you're a true fan of some stuff. The fact that you made glowing lights inside of a Moon Knight mask is insane to me. And when I saw him in this outfit, I was like, oh, he can pull off in white really well. Because for the longest, I was like, if I ever did an Avatar project or needed a Sokka archetype character, he would be the person that I would call. If I needed someone to be a Green Ranger or something like that, he'd be someone I would call. But now seeing him in this white, I can see him playing Sam from another universe. Who said Sam had to be your um blonde-haired, blue-eyed character? Who said he had to be? No one did. Matter of fact, we didn't even know what Sam looked like until the very last episode of the damn series. Well, okay, I guess we did sort of know what he would look like because they met his younger version, but you get my point. For the majority of the series, he's in that mask and only in that musty mask. Mateo could do it. So, that was a fun one. Love that. Moving on to the actual cast itself. So let's start here with the one who least looks like their actual actor or something like that. Well, actually, no, there's another one in the back. Alicia Perrott. Is it Perrott? Yeah. Oh, she's an executive producer and a writer and a director. Hold on. All right. Okay, Alicia. Yeah. You know what I really love? I really love when these guys like say like when they do something that was so important to your childhood type situation. Wait, Alicia Perrott is in a relationship with Casey? Hold the phone. Wait a minute. Wait a damn minute. Hold on. Is this some sort of this got to be a fan page or something, bro. This is also very heartwarming to me. The fact that you see Sky Tate, Z, and Sid still friends to this day. Kira Knight being there, still friends to this day. The fact that they can just get together and hang out and go for drinks. Hopefully, this could easily just be that it was a situation of, oh, we were together during a Power Ranger Fest Con thing, and that's what we did. Alicia, why do they have this picture here of Alicia? Was she some sort of like double or something? Because I swear on everything I love, you trying to tell me that Alicia also was from if she was if that you're trying to tell me that she was also in Jungle Fury? I'm like, no, there's no way. There's no way that was her from Jungle Fury. So now I gotta look it up. Now I gotta pull up. Everybody gotta die, me included. Um, Man, I don't see anything here about this. Like, this is so odd to me. But we're going to keep moving on. We're going to keep moving on because I'm going down a rabbit hole right now, honestly, of looking at this. She's the one who least fits with her character. If you had to tell me that the how I know I've done something right is when my character looks like they could have been the damn child of the original actor or actress from said show, said scenario, right? So, this one is the one that fits the least. Meet Garfield. Do I know her real name? No. It just says call me Garf. This is my Pink Ranger. And it's for this reason. One of the things that I loved about the original, not the original, but the Disney era TV shows, even more so than the other shows, is that they had these secondary abilities that they could use, and they didn't have to morph all the time. For Sid, what was cool about her is that she could transmutate her fists into steel. That's cold hearted. That's that Iron Fist, literally. Um, and she uses it throughout the series, making her this, despite the blonde hair, blue eyes, and the petite, not exactly a threatening a presence that she has. She can throw down and throw some haymakers more than possibly even the boys can. Honestly, the boys' powers are Bridge can see through like spectrum colors and electromagnetic fields type situation. Sky can create force fields, I think it is, and Jack can go intangible and phase through walls. She is their heavy hitter. She's the one that's like, you need somebody to hit somebody, I'm your gal. I got you covered. So then, introduce Garfield. She's this like bodybuilder. And the fact that she got that much definition and muscle on her at that size, she's not tiny. Because based off that bathroom door, she's not a super small person. But she's definitely on the petite side. She's definitely on the petite side. So the fact that that's not just skin and bone, or like, she got a higher 5%. That's muscle. She's not, the next one. The next one is interesting, and this is why I changed it up, but she fits so perfectly facially wise. And that is my Yellow Ranger, Z. Elizabeth Delgado, otherwise known as Z Delgado. Monica May. Pull up a good image of Monica May real quick. Yeah, these are more current day images. Let me look at something now. Yeah, here's a good image of her in full, right? Versus meet Lord Monty. Went from that to this hulking mass. Insane. And from the brown hair to her nose isn't exactly stayed the same, but the similarities in the nose, I'm like, I saw this and I'm like, that's Z from Power Rangers SPD. That's Z if I ever did see one. And I was like, I like it. I'm keeping it. Like that fits. If you had told me this was Monica May's daughter, I'd been like, that fits. That about fits, Moving on. This is my favorite one. This is my favorite. This is my favorite one of all of them. Meet Jaden Williams. Now, if you remember anything about Bridge, you probably remember three things. He's been every color in the book. He was the Green Ranger in the series, the Blue Ranger in the comics, and the Red Ranger when he made a return in Once a Ranger. No. Does my actor look like Bridge Carson's actor, Matt Austin? No. However, what he does make up for is that this guy makes all type of videos and stuff that are just the weirdest stuff ever. And this one is a perfect example of that. You know what I'm just now noticing? Ron's text is in green. I didn't even notice that. Like, I swear on everything I love, I didn't notice that. I noticed his eyes are green, a shade of green, like a light green lime type of situation. So I never noticed that until just now, which is so cool. So here's my thing. If you had told me this, in that exact look, if you had told me this was going to be Bridge Carson in a remade SPD, I'd say you've done your job. You've done your job. Because this is perfect. in my personal opinion. This emulates what he is. You just need to replace the coffee mug with a piece of toast. That's the only thing that you need to do at that point. Hi, girl. Hi. Hi. I'm not fighting you. No. Okay. Now, moving on. This one's my most controversial because I went for a different route. In the show, Sky Tate is so stuck up of a human being and such a stick in the mud. There was a sequence of events that led to Sid's birthday party. And even though they were off duty, Sky refused to get into normal clothes and was still wearing his uniform and everything. And it's this kind of joking moment of how much of a stick in the mud he is because he physically just took the top button off of his uniform and zipped it down a little bit, and you can see the excitement on his face, like, I've never done this before. I've never been out in public like this before. And it was like, bruh, you need to chill. Versus the guy that I picked. Like, the entire thing about his character was he was a stickler for the rules. That he was this No, I'm not fighting you. Go away. He was this archetype for the rules and everything, and he followed everything by the book, and he did it by the book and at the top of his class too. And then he has this beef with Jack that just came in, who's a rule breaker on top of that, who goes outside of the box, and he got the role and the leadership that Sky always was dreaming of. I switched it up a little bit. I made somebody who is not unwilling to do anything. As a matter of fact, they probably will put themselves through the most pain physically necessary to do so. And they have both the scarring and the tattoos to prove it. Meet Jet. Honestly, do Jet and Garfield work together? Cause like, look at these bathroom tiles. You know, like very similar. Is that just generic bathroom tiles? Am I looking too much into this? Yeah, it is. It's not the same place because his work uniform is different. Jet, uh, I can see Jet being a version um of Sky Tate. He's big as fuck. He is big as fuck, bro. And um on top of that, let me see if I can look this up really quickly. Another Jet video. I should have one more in these TikToks for Jet Sky Tate. No, it should be one more video. You know what? Screw it. I can't find it. Point is, if I could find the other video, it would show him more in his element. This is him at work, showing off like you would never know, like sleeper build type situation. The same thing that you saw with what's her name? Garfield in her bathroom. Her establishment's bathroom. Meanwhile, you've got, okay, here we go. I don't know why it didn't come up before. Here we go. This is him outside of work at the gym type situation. Look at this. The amount of tattoos on him and everything, and his look and his desire. I see his look and his physicality not necessarily matching his stance on the law and his more rhetoric. I see it as he looks like the rule breaker and the rebel of the group, but a matter of fact, he's actually the strictest one for it. And he comes off as in a comical way, the same way that someone like a Tenya Ida would in My Hero Academia, and his strictness for rules. And he does it in a lower, calmer, almost ravenish tone to things. Then you got that. Bro's just active. He's just mad active, which gives me the possibility of him, being an accurate ranger because of his acrobatic and and acrobatic skills and his general athleticism as a person. I'm like, natural athleticism, that's great. Tom Holland is actively showing as a Spider-Man, his athleticism, which creates for a more authentic version of the character. And that's what I want from some of these guys. Now we get into my last pick. This one was hard. I'm not going to lie to you. Brandon J. McLaren. He wasn't the first to do it, but he was damn sure the best Black Red Ranger ever, 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 forever, ever. You know what I'm saying? This guy right here. Now, my pick doesn't look like him, but my pick is special to me. And I feel like if given the opportunity, he would bring the same amount of charisma and sass that a Brandon J. McLaren had as his character. Honestly, this video is of him rapping. And I like this video of him rapping not because he's black, but because of the red lighting on his face. And the blue lighting to emphasize sky. And the fact that he's rapping and his rap lyrics are, listen to this real quick. That fits, at least for me, with Jack's character. And I haven't found anybody that I feel like would be a better suit. Now, something you may have noticed with all 5 of these guys, all 6 of them, is that they're all TikTokers. I got this idea from Straw Hat Goofy. Straw Hat Goofy gave me the idea, so I blame him. And what it was like it was in response to something that I think what's his name? Yo, I cannot remember my guy's name, and that's crazy. The new Captain America. Let's call him that. New Captain America. Sam Wilson's actor was talking about the fact of that they don't mess around, and actors go on strike or start paying their actors better. We're gonna have TikTokers out here and YouTubers out here making videos, and the immediate people that they're talking about, are the immediate people that they're talking about is your he's all that of the situation, and by he's all that, I am referring to the Netflix original movie He's All That stars this girl right here, Addison Rae, the TikToker. Why did we have to do this? The world may never know. But it was done. And it was terrible, in my personal opinion. But these 6 right here, if I somehow convince them to do this, the people that I would be concerned about not being able to, pull off their roles are my gym guys. Because gym people, while good on camera, she probably be good on camera. These 2, and especially him, especially Jet, very much your in the background type situation, But if I had to pick somebody, it would be if I had to do casting calls and I was looking purely based off of looks. If I had to pick anybody on the planet that I could just drop acting skills on, right? These are the 6 individuals that I would pick to play my characters. I would have them play the a younger iteration of these characters. Oh my god, I forgot about Lena Song. I totally forgot about Lena Song, guys. Who doesn't have a physical actress, because Lena Song was created due to like a D&D campaign or something like that. I think it is. I know I gotta have you in here somewhere, girl. Come on. Hold on. I think I'll make a video talking about all my other Rangers, because this was really fun. And it's sort of kind of done, but it's also not sort of kind of done. Of, you know what? Why not use this one? Let's see. I'm trying to find her. She's very. Here we go. I think this is my Lena Song. Lena Song doesn't have any physical interpretations, and I had this character because I wanted a East Asian brown, not brown, but melanated look for. Let me see. Where's she at? Let me see. Not Shay, not Sidra, Sophia. No. Let me look it up and see what happens. Oh, here she is. Krusty. I have a character by the name of King. She is the daughter of Rita Repulsa and Lord Zed. Her literal name is King. And I wanted somebody who, little bit of melanin, and I wanted somebody who had a certain energy and vibe to them. Crystal, she gave it a little bit, you know. Krusty did it better, and the size of her I'm gonna body you into the ground size. For me personally, I was just like, yeah, this is the girl, because there's going to be a literal sequence of, think My Hero Academia All Might, of King taking a ranger by the helmet and boom right into the ground. While she could do that, I can physically imagine her doing that with those arms. And I was like, and the black fire energy, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect for what we have going on here. So, it's my King, and I didn't know what to do with her. So, let's go to hers real quick. At Crystal XD. So, you never know. You never realize just how dumb some of these names sound sometimes. No offense. Or just how long they are sometimes. Until you have to spell it all out. Yeah, now she's in there. As my when eventually he becomes Red Ranger and he's gonna stay green and they're gonna stay the way they are, when eventually he takes over for Jack and Jack becomes this adjacent Black Ranger type situation, then we will have Lena Song replace as the Blue Ranger. And the fact that Blue Writing's on there is I didn't intend for that, but it's there, you know. So these are my picks, bro. Honestly, let me pull up a better image of Jet real quick. So these are my guys. These are my Power Rangers. So these are my 7 SPD Power Rangers, and they are like, you know, these. This is my honestly my actual sector 7 Rangers, Sector Z. This is my group, and these guys come from the future, and it is the storyline of these 7 guys who gave up everything. They gave up the chance of completely rewriting the timeline. They gave up the chance of they took the risk rather of completely rewriting the timeline, and the possibility of coming home to nothing that they will ever know the same, of not even coming home at all at this age. And they took that responsibility and they went back in time, and they were gunned down type situation, lost in the ice, Captain America style. And some years later, they wake up, still the same damn age, and they side uh, contrary to the beliefs of the storyline, they side with that of the SPD current, which is not the greatest people. You know, think Sword from WandaVision. If you ever watched WandaVision, that's a great example of the of everything that's going on. Sword. These guys side with them, and it causes them to all have moments where they start to, what would you say, doubt and they have it. They come to their. Of course, they eventually come to their senses and join our main team of Rangers as allies rather than enemies, and strive to make SPD what they remember, what they know in their future, not what it is currently. They are living proof that SPD can be better because they come from the future where SPD is a sign of good, you know. But yeah, that's my little rant. Just wanted to talk about these guys because I haven't done a video like this in a minute talking about everything that's going on with the Power Rangers series, and I wanted to start with these guys just because I was in the moment. I was sitting here, I was looking at these, and I'm like, yeah, this is tough. These motherfuckers tough, in my personal opinion. Chosen, Jet, Jaden, Lord Monty, Garfield, Grant, and Crystal. If y'all ever want to be a part of this, bro, let me know. Because the other thing is that if I ever got if a genie said, "Hey, so for these guys, who do you want it to be?" I'm pulling up these 7 images. Am I going to get these 7 guys? The likelihood of that being the case is fairly not at all. Like it may never happen. However, any of these guys, by some happen chance, oh my god, I used to watch Powers as a child. Of course I'd love to play Sky Tate. Oh crap, you want to do a movie, bro? Yeah. You see how I'm doing all the TikToks with the high quality visuals and stuff like that, and the animation and things. You want me to play a superhero? I got you, bro. Let's go. Like, sure, I got you, bro. Let's hit it. Like, if any of these guys just want to do this, I'm down if you are. Hey, stop biting my feet. No, I'm not playing with you. I need to get you a friend. Yeah, I do, because I'm not playing with you.